ChatGPT and Gemini and other tools like that get a lot of fanfare, but Claude is another amazing tool that you can use. So in this situation, what I'm going to show you how to do is create an interactive activity where you could have students practice calculating the area of objects simply by letting Claude generate the code to do that. So when I go to Claude, I'm going to put in a prompt, and in this prompt, I'm going to say, hey, look, I want you to create an interactive HTML-based calculator for learning geometry. And what we're going to do is we're going to actually have students learn how to calculate the area of triangles and circles and even rectangles. And there are some other things in there as well that I'm going to have it generate. So I can simply go to Claude, and you can do the same thing in ChatGPT and other types of programs. I've just found that Claude is, well, a lot better in certain areas, depending on what the task you want to complete. So it's going to generate the HTML code. Now you might be saying, well, how do I actually do something with this? So the next step would be going over to a tool like Codepen. Now, what Codepen does is it allows you to create something like this. This is my calculator. So let's just show you exactly how Codepen works. Okay, so when I go to Codepen, I can simply go to the website, get into here, and I can create what is known as a pen. I can take the HTML code, which you just saw right here, and I can copy it and go right into CodePen and paste it in the HTML or CSS or JavaScript area right here. Now what it's going to do is it's going to generate my task. So you can see that right here. Now I created this a little bit earlier, and as you can see, I actually have this where it gives me 3 different options. So if I'm calculating the area of a triangle, a rectangle, it's going to give me some information here. So what I can do is I can use this almost as an extra scaffold or support with my students, where I put in, say, 30 by 70, and I say calculate the area. It's going to create a drawing, which that I had that with the code, and it's going to give me some steps for calculating the area. So it says, okay, identify the width and the height, and then use the formula width times height, and then multiply 30 by 70. Now what I'll do is I'll go through, I'll put in the answer, and voila, oh my goodness, I got it wrong, and it's going to tell me what the correct answer is. So this is just a great way of going through and trying to figure out how you actually can use this amazing tool, Claude, to then help students. And really, the better your prompt is, the more helpful the code's going to be, and you can always make changes to your code, and it'll make some modifications. But how do you get this to your students? Well, here's what I would recommend. If you simply go right up here, go to debug mode. And when you go to debug mode, it'll actually put it in this type of situation for you. You just simply copy and paste the URL, give it to your students, and check this out. You have all sorts of different types of equations that you can fiddle around with and have your students take note of. If you want more ideas, check out my blog at bergman-udl.blogspot.com, or you can follow me on social media on Instagram, YouTube, or X at mattbergman14.